The only reason why this rule of darkness by Satan is continuing on the earth is because the majority of the human population refuses to agree with Christ. That's the only reason. Because the moment the human population would agree with Christ, they would escape from that low frequency of negativity. They would begin to function on the high frequency of faith. And once that happens, sickness will disappear, quarrels between nations will disappear, gender issues will disappear also. You won't have any, well, there still will be issues you need to work out, but family tension will disappear, economic wars will stop, because the world's economy will be reformed after Christ instead of reformed after demons, being sent around demons, I mean. And here's the thing, when people agree with Christ, especially when the men would agree with Christ, they would begin to walk in their male power, and they would be carrying the human energy field as Christ intended, and with this, femininity would recover also. And here's the thing, males need to have healthy feminine energy around them while growing up. Because if a man doesn't have healthy feminine energy around him while growing up, it will mess him up. You will get effeminate or sociopathic men from this. So, this rule of darkness does not benefit anyone. The pagans that rule this world, they live in luxury for a moment. And there are pagans that manage to get relief in this system, but they're not delivered from it. Look, the only reason why this rule of darkness continues with all the wars, all the famines, and all the sexual violence, especially sexual violence, is because people refuse to agree with Christ. Many in the human population are proud. I said they are proud. Their will is so important, and they fight for that will of theirs. They'll get enraged when you touch that will of theirs. So you better not do that. They are proud. So they agree with the negative. I'm not saying they're agreeing with Satan directly, but they're agreeing with the negative. But by doing this, they're empowering the paranormal. That's what's going on. Always remember this bigger picture when you're going through stuff. It's not you. You agree with Christ. But the majority of those people around you are losers. Because they choose to be losers instead of surrendering to Christ. But you know what? Christ's problem in how he deals with them, I agree with Christ. Be at peace.